All right, so common charity pet deck that actually works in modern format. Playing Watts. This is a blind second attempt OTK through any board in the format, just about. So at 3 giraffe, if this guy attacks direct, they can't respond to anything for the rest of the turn because they can't activate any cards. 3 cobra, if it attacks and does damage, you get to search. 2 of the tunas, if this one is in your hand and it sees you do damage, you can special it out, attack with it direct, and then perform a synchro summon during the battle phase. And then the deck will cycle through synchros. 3 kingdom. This one lets you target a Watt to summon a different Watt from deck. And then any column that has a Watt card in it is kind of like skill drain. They can't activate effects that happen on summon. And then the last Watt card is Train. Train lets you search your deck for Watt cards up to the number of Thunder monsters on your board. And then if it's engraved during the next turn, you can banish it to special as many Watts from hand as you want. So that's the Watt engine. What kind of makes this blind second is you just try to out the whole board no matter what they do. So you've got 3 Slumbers with 3 Thunder King Kaiju and 3 Jizukirus. All of this matters that they're all light monsters. And this one is special because you want it on your board. It's a Thunder. So it's another name that you can search Watt cards off of Train. But then we still want to outboards, so we play Santa Claus. And then we still want to outboard, so we play Nibiru. The reason this is kind of overkill is that the entire deck is bridged by Small World. So anything in hand gets to engine, or anything in hand gets to board breakers. So you kind of just don't care what they do, and you try to go all out on it. Consistency, you've got Extravagance. And then damage modifiers, you have Honest and Leeching the Light. So you put the Kaijus on their board, or the Santa Claus on their board, it's a light monster. So long as you have any 2 Watt names, and you put something on their board, Leeching the Light is OTK by itself before you even combo. Or if your combo goes really slow, you just Honest your Kaiju into their Kaiju. And it's enough to end up getting damage for game. Extra deck, 3 of the Bull. This is the one you synchro into off of the Tuna, and then when it does damage, it puts the Tuna back in the deck, tags itself out for a different synchro, which is typically the Chimera. This one's kind of like Yada. It does damage and then puts a card from their hand on top of the deck. So it just stuns them out a little bit. If you use the Train effect to special a bunch of dudes the next turn, and they've built a big board, but the game's still going, you can go into Exciton Knight to just re-simplify the game state. Granted, you can't do damage that turn, but sometimes it comes up. 3 of the Hydra. This is the bad one. This is supposed to be SPs. I still don't have common SPs. And then the one thing that really breaks the whole common charity aspect of this deck is that the Tuna summons from hand. So if you don't OTK them, you just turn your inboard into a Thunder Dragon Colossus. I even looked through like Asian English and OCG trying to find a version of this card that was printed in common just to have it. It doesn't exist. Sideboard, Judgment, and Wabakus. Once they see that you're blind second, they might force you to go first. So you can side out a bunch of the going second stuff and just insulate and try to kill with the Watts later. But then you control with Magic Cylinders. So play all of the cylinders. And then from Ed's post on one of the classic Yugi groups from a couple weeks ago, there's the swords that I was playing. Just all ways to stall. And then the 1 Watt card that matters that has never been printed in common is a rare. It's Squirrel. Squirrel can attack twice, and anything that it kills by battle is permanently negated, or anything it attacks is permanently negated. We got a lot of people playing in Aircraft, so if you happen to get this guy on board, you can just swing into their face downs, and now they just can't do anything. Stuff you kill by battle can't activate in graveyard, just sort of shuts everything down, and you can tutor this out off of the Kingdom. So other than this, it's common charity blind second FTK in 2026.